Hello everyone, welcome back to LeetCode Daily Live, where I do the daily question raw and uncut. So we have an EC today called maximum difference between even and odd frequency 1. So we are finally out of the lexicographical theme for the daily questions. So let's see what we have today. We are given a string consisting of lowercase English characters, and how long is it? Well, it's only 100 characters long at most. So the task is to find the maximum difference between the frequency of characters A1 and A2 in the string such that A1 has an odd frequency in the string and A2 has an even frequency in the string. So return this maximum difference. Okay, so let's look at some examples to see what's going on. So for this string, we have 5 A's, 2 B's, and 1 C. So remember for the largest frequency, we want it to be odd, and for the smallest, we want it to be even. So in this case, well, we only have one even frequency to pick. So we will go, we will go with 2 B's, and then for odd, we have two choices, right? But the 5 A's are obviously better than 1 C because we want to maximize that, right? And then for this case, so for this case, we have A, B, C, A, B, C, A, B. So I think that means we have 3 A's, 3 B's, and 2 C's. So in this case, we will do 3 minus 2. Okay. My only question for this is what happens if odd, let's say we have a string A, B, B. So we have 2 evens, right? But then we only have 1 odd. So do you return -1? I think so, because this is what we want to return. So I think but basically it's just finding the maximum odd frequency and finding the smallest even frequency, and that'll work. So yeah, I think we can just code it up now. So from collections import counter. So counter just gets the frequency really nicely, so that's why we always want to use it. And then I guess what we can do is we can just get all the values, and then I can do this question in one line actually. So we get all the values, and then we do something so the max so I guess frequency for frequency in the counter's values, if f modulo 2 is equal to 0. So that gives us that gives us all the odd frequencies, right? And then we get the maximum of that. So that's how we get the maximum odd frequency. And then for and then for the even frequency, we just want the minimum, and we just turn that to 0. And I think that should work. Does not match opening parentheses. Is it? Did I miss this? It's probably this. Yeah. Nice. So yeah, I think this should work. Okay, nice. Yeah, I can talk a bit about how I thought about the solution, but this question is pretty trivial, but I'll try to talk about my thought process. Well, we want to maximize this difference, right? We want to find the maximum difference. Well, how do we maximize this? A1 minus A2. Well, we want to make A1 as big as possible and A2 as small as possible, right? So, and also given how small the string is, doing using a counter and getting all the values, it takes this is still ON, right? So it doesn't really take much run time, time complexity to actually run this. So yeah, that's kind of how I thought about it. And I mean the one line solution is pretty nice as well. And I guess another takeaway is Like you can just use counter dot values to get all the frequencies of your string. So yeah, very short question today. And thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please ask below, and I'll try to answer them. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.